we are based in Singapore and we are in a shophouse space and my name is Sandra.
And my name is Putra.
Yeah, don't forget we have Tiger here with us today as well. Tiger, you want to say hi? Come say hi. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a class on flexibility. So, if any one of you have ever dreamed of being a dancer, definitely here to support you, Over here at Free Movement, we are the professional pillar that you can count on for all of your dance solutions. So over here, today, you can see that we are set up with our different ballet bars all around. Now, if let's say you want to build a home dance studio or you want to build a commercial dance studio, which is exactly what we do, okay? These are our professional ballet bars that you need. This is exactly what you need. So Putra here is going to be the one today that I'm going to talk to. To become flexible, okay, but that being said, that does not mean that you should get injured as you get flexible, alright? So bear that in mind, okay? But we're going to go through some exercises. I'm going to test out Putra's flexibility. With any dance-related questions, if it's ever your dream to become a ballerina or dancer, tell us, okay? Definitely here to support you in any way possible. So these again are our ballet bars. So we have our ballet bar pro over here. We have our ballet bar prestige, and the black one over there is our bar elite. So all of them in fact are our double bars. So you see two different levels. So these are called double bars. Okay. So you see two different levels. They're called double bars. Don't forget to follow us as well if you're looking for any dance solutions. More than happy to support you in any way possible. And along the way, if you have any questions, drop it down in the comments below as well. Definitely let you know if you want to order any of our bars or order any of the things that you actually have in mind, okay? You can go and tap on our profile picture twice and head over to our link in bio, okay? Okay. Tiger, you're ready. So today we are going to go into a class to talk about flexibility. So, Putra, are you ready to start actually?
Yes. I'm ready. Always ready.
Do you want to tell everyone your background?
So I do street dance. I used to do ballet dance. I used to do contemporary, but I'm not flexible.
Really?
Yeah. Even though I do contemporary, my choreographer will actually make the movements much more easier for me.
Oh, interesting.
Because his items are all like very human. So like it's not all about the points, it's not all about the flexibility or how high you can go. Yeah, it's all about being human.
And I guess, but that's the beauty of contemporary dance, right? Because contemporary dance, you basically are looking at how raw your movements can be. It's not all about flexibility, whereas if you talk about different other genres of dance, like let's say ballet or jazz, you actually do need a certain level of flexibility. Not that you cannot dance if you're not flexible. Don't get us wrong here, yeah. You can definitely dance at any level that you are, but of course, if you want to, in a sense, be able to perform and look good in a certain way, you do need to have some kind of flexibility. Alright? If your goal is to get into a full split, okay, by the end of the year, it is possible, but we will show you bit by bit. Okay, so shall we get to being flexible? Yes. So yes, actually Putra, you shared your story. I haven't shared mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Sandra Faustina. I'm also the founder of Free Movement. Basically, my dance experience is from ballet to jazz to Chinese dance to contemporary dance. I've not really done a lot of street dance. Master classes, yes, but not so, not much into it. But anyway, pretty much into the more traditional forms of dance. And yeah, I think for us today it's going to be actually quite interesting to see because Putra is more of a street dancer, I'm more of a traditional like dance form dancer. So we're going to go and talk about flexibility today. If you think about flexibility, it can be anywhere from the back, the neck, the shoulder, the legs, the hips, everything, Flexibility comes in many different ways and many different forms, so we're going to try that today. Alright, shall we start with the flexibility part? But before that, okay, I need to first go through how you're actually going to hold on to your bar. Do you know how to hold on to the bar actually? What's the right way to hold on to
I only know how to hold from the front. That's all.
Hold from the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. But for the side, I don't really know.
Okay. So let's talk about bar etiquette here. Alright, by bar etiquette, what I mean is that you actually need to know how to actually hold on to the bar. It's kind of like respecting the bar in a way, but at the same time, you need to actually understand the purpose of a bar. Why the bar is here. Why you have double bars and not a single bar, and how you're actually going to make use of the bars so that you actually know what to do, how to hold on, how far or how near you are going to be to the bar. A lot of difference, yeah? So, first things first, okay? Okay, good job. Since you have gone from one ballet class, two ballet classes. Two ballet classes. Why don't you show me how you hold on to the bar?
So what I do is I place my hand directly in front of me, so it's literally parallel to each other, and then it has like a 90-degree angle, so you're not too, you're not too front, you're not too back, you're just, relax here, and I don't grip, okay, so I just place my hand right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna start to do some corrections now, yeah? So first things first is, yes, you're right. So your hand should never be gripping onto the bar. That being said, it doesn't mean that you cannot or you shouldn't. Sometimes when, let's say, you're going to do a penché or anything, yes, you might need more grip so you can use your thumb, but you don't have to use it now because you're not doing any big bar. But that's only if you really need a lot of grip, okay? So always fingers on the top, alright? Wrist, never breaking your wrist like that, okay? This is wrong. So if you see this wrist going on over here, okay? If you're breaking your wrist, this is wrong. Always make sure that you are as straight as possible. Next, how far apart should your arms be or how near it should be, okay? Good thing is, okay, you have your shoulder width, so if you're basing it on your shoulders here, okay, you don't want it to be closer or smaller than your shoulders. You want it to be at shoulder or slightly open. Slightly open will be better for you to try. Why? Because your arms, biceps are here, slightly bigger. So slightly open gives you more stability, okay? Next thing, once you're at the bar, make sure your chin up, sternum up, okay? Hold your core in, tuck your tailbone down. Alright? So you see there are a lot of corrections that I'm looking at. When you're at the bar, it's not just standing at the bar. When you're at the bar, you're already at the bar, right? You need to make sure that you are ready to go, and if any point of time anyone plays the music, boom, you're there, okay? So same thing, one more thing, okay? Relax, hands down, okay? And hands up to the bar. Okay, good, very nice, relax your thumb, okay? So this looks good, why? Because chin is always up, okay? Open up your shoulders, very good, okay? Ribcage keep in. Shoulder down. Okay, tailbone down. Good. Very nice. Okay. Now, question is, how far should your body be away from the bar? Okay, that's another thing to consider. Yeah. So, Puja, take half step in. Okay. So you see where your elbows are. You see where your elbows are over here. Okay, you want to make sure that you are not so much in line with your body. So your elbows shouldn't be an L shape this way, because that means that you're too close to the bar. Okay, so you want to make sure that your elbows are slightly away from the bar so that you have enough bar space, so that when you do any leg work, you won't hit onto the bar. Alright, so stand slightly further out. Good. So elbows shouldn't be all the way extended, all the way back, picture. Good. So it shouldn't be all the way back this way as well. Okay, so it should be slightly forward more. Good. Okay, keep your core in, tailbone down. Good. So, when it comes to dancers, okay, we always talk about how to keep your tailbone in, how to hold your core. Engagement of the core and of your tailbone needs to work together. Okay? So what that means is, for instance, okay, as women, we always, in Chinese okay, Chinese I don't know how to say in Malay but in Chinese, we always say 前凸后翘. What does 前凸后翘 mean? Naturally, imagine you're on a pair of heels, women tend to be in, right? But the reason why you do that is because why? A lot of people like bigger breasts, a lot of people like bigger butt. But in dance, we kind of need it the other way, okay? So instead of pushing out this way, okay, you want to make sure that you hold your core, you see your center line needs to first be straight, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to have your tailbone, okay, where's your tailbone? Imagine your spine, at the end of your spine is your tailbone, right here. If you put your finger here, okay, you can actually see your tailbone is actually poking outwards when your finger is pointing away. Now when you tuck your tailbone in and keeping your core all the way in, okay, you see that line points down. Line points down. Okay, so relax first, arch your back, relax. And tuck your tailbone in. Good. Yeah. Okay, so you need to make sure that this motion, okay, is very simple. Boom, boom. Okay, I like to tell my students when you're in the train, in the bus, if you're holding on to the railing, right, you just have this exercise going on. It makes sense, you know, it makes sense, yeah? Because you want to make sure that you're able to tuck the tailbone and hold everything in, okay? So same thing when you're at the bar. Why I say tuck your tailbone in, okay, is you need to be able to tuck to engage your core. Coming up to your rib cage, see your rib cage needs to be kept in as well. Rib cage cannot be out. When I say sternum, now where's your sternum? The sternum is actually up here, right? Your sternum is here, your chest bone up here. So when you dance and your sternum is down, you look very downwards, right? If it's part of the dance choreography, it's fine, but you want to make sure, especially in ballet, sternum is up. Projection is outwards and upwards. It is never down. Projection is always up. Okay? So projection up means that if you come back in, you feel small, sternum up. Good. But rib cage in. Good. Relax your shoulders. So there's a difference there. When you actually have your sternum up, your rib cage as a tendency likes to also go up. But if you keep your rib cage in, sternum up, you feel more centered. You feel it? Yeah. More grounded, more centered. Again, I'm going to go through that one more time. Do you remember what I said? Yeah? So, finding your core, finding your center starts from where? You need to make sure that you understand how to isolate different parts of your body, okay? And by isolating different parts of your body, you are able to find your center and hold your core so that what? In future when you're going to do turns, you can actually feel your center, you can actually go on ballet for a long time, right? So, what I'm saying now, okay? Practice, alright? If you have a ballet bar at home, perfect, okay? Put your hands on the bar. I want you to actually use one finger, your index finger, put it at your tailbone here, okay? Pointing. Now, standing in a relaxed stance first. Relax. Don't care about anything. Just relax, like how you usually walk and stand, okay? Just in a relaxed stance, put one finger where your tailbone is, and then from here, I want you to tuck your tailbone in, engage your core, close your rib cage, and from here, I want your sternum to push up, shoulders push down, chin up. See that? Difference. Everything comes in together. You're pulling everything in together. So you imagine there is a pencil. You're going to pull your hair. Okay? So this center needs to be here. The moment you throw the center back this way, okay? When you start to do any bigger movements, your weight is going to get thrown off. When you're going to do turns, if your center is not there, if your center is backward, you're going to start to turn backwards. So make sure that this line is always straight. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, try. Chin up, sternum up. Okay, good. So this line is always straight such that if I were to pull your hair, it should be centered. It's like imagine there's a thread running down all the way, right? The middle of your feet through the center of your core all the way up. So it needs to be here, alright? So you need to be very aware where your weight is, okay? It cannot be all over the place. So always make sure tailbone, start with your tailbone, alright? Now what you want to do for ballet, okay? You see you got 5 fingers. 3 fingers closer together, index finger, try to push it slightly out, okay? Thumb, I don't want you to be touching your fingers, no. It has a life of its own, okay? Relax your fingers, relax your fingers, relax your fingers. Good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay? Now, from here, I want you to realize that, okay, this is called a brava. Okay? In ballet, it's called brava. Brava means preparation, right? Preparation. Now, my question is, when you're in brava, where does the initiation come from?
For me, I think that it's around here.
Around?
Around the top body area.
Okay, good. Now, when you're in brava, okay, first things first, you must realize that your back is the one that's engaging. Okay? Back. So once your back is engaged, you can actually focus the energy flowing out. Okay? Meaning, where your elbow is, right, is the initiation coming in from the back. So there should be at no point of time your elbow doing this. What I mean by that is your elbow is dropping behind your wrist. Okay? It's always forward. There is an opposition going on. There is always a holding going on. Okay? So meaning, when the energy comes down from the back, coming down through, okay, elbow in here. Feel that?
Yeah.
One more time. Elbow in here. Good. Relax your shoulders. Good. So you feel that? This looks much better. Okay, before that it was too dropping in. Not too bad. Too much dropping in. So now you actually need to make sure that you initiate from the back. Energy flows down elbow all the way down to wrist to the fingers. Lengthen more. Good. Okay, different schools of thoughts for ballet. Yeah? Some like the brava higher, some like the brava lower. Different schools of thoughts. I'm not even going to go into that, but ultimately, so long as your energy flows from the back out, okay, you are good. Now, so make sure that you will actually, good, okay, I can feel you engaging my butt. I want your elbows to go out a bit more, relax your shoulders, okay, good, yeah, okay, good, very nice. Prepared, okay, I'm going to roll up his sleeve so that you can see. So basically, you can see that the energy here, zap, zap, zap. Okay, same thing as you're pushing your arm upwards now. Good. Okay, you're drawing a line here in the middle of your chest, right? Elbow, you see okay, stay there first. If I were to drip a drop of water here, now it's going to flow down here, right? So you see, you look at yourself, look at your arm. I need this. See the difference?
Oh yeah.
Okay? It needs to flow down your index finger down. So if I drop a drop of water flowing, it needs to flow down here. Very nice. See that?
Yeah.
Very nice. Now push your shoulders. Yes. Lengthen your elbow. Okay. And cross.
I'm like a dog.
Elbow up. Yes. You feel your bicep working?
Yeah.
Yes, your bicep needs to be working all the time. Okay? Open up your wrist. Your wrist, one more time. Good. Elbow up. There's a few Malay dance now. Okay, relax, coming down. Okay, and relax your hands. Shake it up. Feel your whole body working.
Yes.
Not just your arms, yeah.
I feel like I went to the gym.
So especially when you're actually dancing ballet or any other forms of dance, you must always remember, okay, whether you're at the bar doing any bar work or anything, it's not very relaxed one. Everything is engaging. Okay, so when you see ballerinas looking so effortless, gotta give them all that credit because it's so hard to engage everything and look effortless at the same time.
That's right.
It is another level, okay? It's completely other level, okay?
That was hard.
That was hard.
Because like you engage like different parts of your muscles and you have to
Yes.
do it at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Index finger coming in. Yes. Relax your fingers. Good. Okay. And the right hand coming up. Good. So, what is leading? What is leading?
My elbow.
Yes, very nice, correct. Coming back down, remember? Pushing back out. Okay, stop. You see your wrist is higher than your elbow now?
Yeah.
Good. One more time, coming back up. Initiate from the
Elbow.
elbow. Go. Yes. Good. Back. Yes. Feel that?
Yeah.
One more time. What happens is, if you do that, shoulders coming too much.
Okay, understand.
Right? So I always say, back muscles, but open your sternum. Everything is open. Shoulders open, push back. If not, everything doing becomes so small.
Okay, let me
Okay.
try that.
So, shoulders open, initiate from your elbow, and go. No, I still feel here. See ya, good try.
How do I?
How do you?
I cannot feel my elbow, like when I want to try to
Okay,
push it from
come.
there.
I stand
it's
here.
like- yeah.
Hold my shoulder.
Okay.
Hold my shoulder. See ya, this is what you're doing. Feel it?
It's going in front.
What I'm doing is here.
Ah.
I am pushing everything down and opening still, right?
Yes.
But as I'm going up, okay, this does not go forward. See the difference? A very, very slight difference only.
I understand. Okay, I will try.
Rabba,
Okay.
wait.
Yeah. Need to reset. Need to reset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thumb,
Okay.
look at thumb. Yeah.
Okay.
Open. Yes. See, you must push back already.
Okay.
Stop. Look at your hands. What happened?
Up here.
Yes.
Okay.
Elbow come back in. Come back down. Elbow needs to initiate. Okay? If I take a video from the side, right?
Yeah.
Your hand is going like that. See your elbow? See your wrist?
So used to.
Yes. So from here, okay, hold your proper. Good. Initiation comes from. Yes, but relax your shoulders. Open back. Good. One more time. Coming back in. Okay, isolation. Ballet has a lot of isolation. Yeah. Good. And go up. Open. Relax down. Coming back down one more time. From here, alright, I want to make sure that it is not this way. This is what you're doing. See what happened?
Oh, then the.
You see what happened? Your initiation, what is leading? Now is your hands leading. Then it becomes like that, right? Bend. Initiation needs to come from the
Elbow.
elbow. What is leading? Elbow. But at the same time, it is not shoulder, elbow, wrist. It's not shoulder, elbow, wrist.
It's
No.
just elbow.
Everything here is holding. Elbow is leading. I'm engaging everything. My biceps, my back muscles, everything. Everything is engaging. But if I drop a drop of water, it still flows. It's not about how high your arms are going to go. No. Your chest is here. You do not go past your chest. Okay? No go past your chest. So your chest is here, right? So your waist cannot go past your chest. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. Try. Hold your breath back.
Okay.
Keep
then-
it, keep. Okay.
Then
Going up.
L.
Stop. Initiation is where?
Elbow.
Good, much better. Now I want your wrist to be leading last.
Okay.
Okay?
So just the elbow. Just think about it.
Yes.
Elbow. Okay.
Elbow.
Okay.
5,
yeah.
6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2. Coming back down. 3, 4. Up. 5, 6. Down. 7, 8. One more time. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Slightly higher. 5, 6, 7. Stop. Turn to the side. Do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Now I want you to push out later. You go and watch back the video. okay, you realize that your shoulders here are still moving. What that means is, the isolation from your shoulders to your elbows to your wrist to your fingers is still not there. Okay, so isolation needs to come from, here, isolate. Chest, here, isolate. From here, go back, Baba. Your elbow needs to be the one leading. Now you realize when you go back and watch the video, which is why taking video is very important, okay? You need to realize that your isolation needs to work for yourself, okay? Then you go to elbow, open up, okay? Alright. Ready?
Next.
Now we're going to go over to the bar, okay? But same thing, at the bar, as you're in bra bar, going up to the bar, okay? Same thing, what's leading? Elbow leading, holding on to the if you are hitting the bar, there's a lot of questions. Okay, now how far should you be away from the bar? Okay, so if you have a ballet bar at home, perfect. If you're doing fitness classes, dance classes, ballet classes, okay. So how far you should be away from the bar? Again, you shouldn't be at the elbow, slightly further. Okay, so that when you're doing any work, you shouldn't be hit at yourself everywhere. Okay, so from here in bra bar, okay, put your feet in first position. Okay, very nice. Okay, holding up straight. Tuck your tailbone in, rib cage in. Okay, again, tailbone in, hold your core, rib cage in, sternum up. Open your shoulder, hands in bra bar, chin up. Shoulders push down. Good, very nice. From here, coming up, hands on the bar. Good. Okay. So the full details go in how you actually use the bar, respect the bar, and really just make full use of the bar, okay? But let's just go ahead to do a little bit of stretching at the bar, shall we? Yeah?
Great.
A little bit of stretching at the bar. Okay, so over here you can see what we've done is for our bar pro. We have two bar pros going on over here. So both are double bars, and then we have our bar prestige over here, this wooden bar over here, this is our bar prestige. So all of them are double bars, okay? Of course, we have the luxury of having 3 bars, 4 bars here in fact. But typically at home you just have 1 bar, okay? But I think the main thing I want to make sure of is that you actually know how to use a bar if you have a single bar, okay?